Join me as we take a look around the Intercontinental Hotel in Hainan, the south of China. This is a 5-star luxury hotel. Let's take a look around the room, have a quick look around the resort, let's score it out of 5, and at the end I will tell you how much this hotel room cost. And this is the lobby, guys, a very open space. But yeah, we'll head to the room and I'll explain a little bit more about this hotel. One thing I will say is it is a big square of concrete, hard to navigate yourself around it. I've been here a couple of days and I am struggling to find my way around. I've actually gone the wrong way. There's some sort of ballroom in there. We'll forget that. Let me get my coffee sorted. I don't know what the hell is going on. See if I can find the right way back to the room. It is a bit of a chew on. Lots of openness. It's like an outdoor building is the best way to describe it. And we're going to be walking in a big square. If you look across here, you'll see there's the other side of the hotel, and then you've got this bridge across, and it's like a massive grid. I think there's 3 levels or 4 levels, some of them underground. There's the lift, you've got sky garden rooms, you've got 3 levels. Let's keep going. You've got tennis courts, water garden rooms, intercontinental rooms, there's a spa, and then yeah, you walk across this bridge and that goes back to the pool. The pool's all the way down there, and the beach. There's Mrs. Seasons. Hello! And walk across. Our first day here, it took us 10 minutes to walk to the hotel room, and the key didn't work, so we had to walk 10 minutes back, and then we had to walk back again. So that didn't go down very well. You can hear the frogs. There's like big massive toads if you listen. There, do you hear them? There. On a night, it's actually quite creepy. You can hear the toads like really loud. I mean, they must be big old toads. Right, I've forgotten where I'm going. Right, keep going. Walk around this way, and I keep going now. Keep going. And you've got 2 levels. You've got 2 rooms on each level. So there's 4 rooms there, and you just keep walking. My recommendation is, if you're staying at this hotel, is try and get a room that's nearer the lobby. If not, and you like a bit of peace, it is peaceful, but be prepared. You've got a long walk. If you're old or frail, any disabilities, you're just going to struggle. Keep going. Lots of greenery. Another 4 rooms there, and there as well. There they are. Whew. Keep going. Keep watching. Please subscribe for more content like this, and I will tell you how much this room cost. Another thing, if you're coming to the south of China, I keep harping on about it, but be prepared for heat. And when I say heat, I mean heat. Proper heat. That's out to the main street, so that's like the back to the main road down there. So yeah, it's just one big square, one big grid. So we're nearly at the outer corner of the furthest point from the lobby. I think our room's coming up. You're surrounded by the city here, skyscrapers and more. There are more apartments that you can rent, and we're actually moving to one of them next. So that will be on the next video. Please do check that out, where I take you to an apartment that we're going to rent. That'll be different. I think we're nearly there. Yeah, next one. So we've got another block over there, and then here we are. That's actually a dead end at the top, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to walk the whole thing because I am already sweating, tired, and let's just get into the room. Oh, so this is the room 2353 here at the Intercontinental. Bear in mind that we have stayed in here a night already, so the room isn't perfect right now. You're just going to have to take it as it is. But let me just tell you about the room. Here we go. You've got a nice little entranceway, forgive the luggage there, but you've got this big wardrobe on the right, a sliding wardrobe. They've gone for like a natural wicker sort of look. You've got your robes, all branded intercontinental robes. You've got plenty of hangers, not branded as such. What the hell's up here? Probably a safe. Let me get in. No, we've got an electrical board. We can do some electrical work up here if we want to. Don't know if we should be touching that. No, let's put that back. We'll put that back. You can slide this baby across. What's down here? You've got another slidey door, and you've got your... They love this in China, guys. If you're in an emergency in a hotel room, they've got your back. Fire safety here in China is a massive thing, and as you can see, every hotel has escape fire masks. I think we have them in England, to be fair. That's the hairdryer bag, which obviously the hairdryer's in the bathroom, so put that back up. Safe, got laundry bags. We've got ironing board. We've got the usual stuff. You get your complimentary water. You've got a kettle, nice and clean, just how we like it. You've got some glasses, some crappy Nescafe, some green tea, some pots and pans. No, not pots and pans, cups and saucers. Get it right, Mr. Seasons. You've got this, where you've got wine glasses. I'm going to be pouring myself a nice glass of wine in the bar fridge, chilling as we speak. And we got some complimentary fruits when we came here. And there's my bottle of vino chilling. Nicely does it. They did give you a Coke, a Zero Coke, and a 7-Up. It's complimentary as well, which is quite nice of them. And then as we come through, quite a nice space this, and guess the price, guys, as I show you around this room here in the south of China. Whether I'll do intro, I'm doing it the wrong way around. I didn't want to do this content necessarily, but I thought, look, you might want to see the hotel room, so I'll just quickly show you. We're in the south of China. We're in Hainan, on Hainan Island, I think. Where the hell are we?
We're in Sanya.
Sanya. And one other thing about Sanya, the south of China, is it's bloody baking hot. And what have I got? I never get bitten. Oh, come on, guys. You don't want to see this particularly, but I am bitten up big style, baby. Bitten up big style. Mozzies. And I tell you, this hotel ain't helping it, and you'll find out why this place is a mosquito haven. Let's delve deeper. But yeah, guess the price. We've got a massive bed. I mean, absolutely blinking enormous. Forgive the fact again that it's been slept on. Nice lighting on the side, well done. And a nice sort of very tapestry style sort of backdrop. You've got a blind here that goes through to the bathroom. And then over here, obviously there's my snacks. There's my big old shoes, forget that. They've given you like a Bose system, which is quite posh. A very small TV, mind. Tiny TV. You've got a Bose sound system which doesn't even hook up to it. And one thing I did notice is the Bose woofer is in this cupboard. No idea how it works. And do I really care? No, I don't. So yeah, you've got a lot of mirrors in this hotel room, which I think adds to the airiness of it. You've got a lounge too, is that the right thing? A lounge too, put it in the comments. Am I getting that right? Am I getting it wrong? You've got another very frisbee looking sort of light, very nice. And yeah, plenty of room to swing around, do as you wish. What was in here again? Oh, that was the woofer, wasn't it? We've got the woofer, we've got an empty cupboard, we've got a drawer here. I mean, some of it's showing its age. It's not a new hotel. That's just some information in there. Well, no, writing paper with a pen. I mean, pop that in the comments. Who the hell goes to a hotel room and starts writing on these pens and papers? Do they not need to change that up to maybe iPads or something? I think a lot of hotels do that now, man. But yeah, we've got a cabana. Oh yes, at the Copacabana. Look at this. But would you want to go out here? I'll tell you why you wouldn't in a second. Oh, blimey, all right, I'll tell you why. Because it is absolutely stifling. Today's been absolutely oppressively humid. This is the cabana, and I'll be perfectly, brutally honest. If you have a good close-up look, would you particularly want to lie on this? I'm not convinced, and I'll tell you why as well. Because of these bloody goddamn things on my leg. And that, look at that out there. Stagnant water everywhere you look. And that, my friend, is a breeding ground for the mozzies, the mosquitoes that are biting Mr. Season's leg and taking his blood, his British blood, and plonking it somewhere else in China. My DNA is being spread. So does that put that in the comments? Am I spreading my DNA around the world? Probably. But yeah, my DNA is... I think I'm going to get in because I can feel them already. Let's get in. Whew. So here we go, in we go. Back in, out of the cabana. Let's leave that cabana alone. Get in before the mozzies get in. Oh, into the cool air. Thankfully, I can happily report that we do have good AC. Hallelujah! If you've been watching my other videos, you know trying to find good AC in China has been a challenge. But this hotel has it, and it has another little secret weapon up its sleeve. It has what you want in these tropical places. Oh, what am I doing? Let's pop that back. It has a nice big unctuous fan. Yes, I'm going to call that unctuous because that's exactly what you want bellowing down on you on these tropical nights. You want the AC on, you want the fan bellowing, keep you nice and chilled. But yeah, here we are at the Intercontinental. I'm going to show you now the bathroom. The bathroom's quite special, but again, showing a bit of signs of age. Here we go. There it is, guys. The bathroom where the action happens. Here we are. Massive, massive shower. Like ginormous. Literally ginormous. You've got a rainfall shower, which I can confirm is a banging, and that makes a lot of difference in a hotel. If you've got a good shower, you're cooking. You're cooking on gas. You've also got the separate handset for washing all of those delicate creases and crevices that you can't get to with the thing on the top. And then you've got this like strange, you come into the shower and you've got like the bath in the shower, and you've got another void space that lets daylight in, and God knows why, but you can open it. Would you want to open it? Not really, because it's baking hot. There's gaps in it though that I've noticed, where I looked in the bath earlier and there was about 15 spiders crawling around it. So I don't think I'll be jumping in there anytime soon. I think I'll stay out of it. Yeah, a lot of creepy critters. They even put a sign to say you've got to watch out for geckos because they're harmless, they won't bite, but they're geckos. They're little lizards for those people who don't know. But yeah, a nice shower, a very nice space to be in, showing a few signs of age. You know, the silicon's getting a little bit past its best. It's being maintained, but it probably could do with a bit of a facelift. Give it a bit, boop, get it razzmatazed up. Lots of mirrors in here. You've got the twin tubs, no, not the twin tubs, the twin sinks. There's the all-important fragrance. If you watch my fragrance content, I've been carrying this baby around all through China, and that thing is getting cooked, guys. I've cooked it. It's already below its elbows or shoulders. It's getting towards its elbows. Pacific Chill by Louis Vuitton. What a little banger. Just wish it lasted a bit longer. But anyway, that's my fragrance content. Do check that out. We're not doing that today, so let's not talk about that. It's got a speaker up there which doesn't work because this knob here is completely broken. It doesn't do anything. It's knackered. You get your hairdryer, very nice. That's for good for clean, drying off the delicate bits. You get your Byredo, very posh Byredo hand wash and all the bits and bobs. And you've got your separate toilet. We do not want to see. We don't want to see what Mr. Seasons has done in there. But there we go. There's the toilet, all glassed off like this. Look, all encased in glass. Pop it in the comments. Do you like this room? I quite like it, and I'll tell you something. You can shut this off. There's been a lot of hotels where you can't. It's got a sliding door, and again, it's all mirrored up, baby. There I am. Hello for your viewing pleasure. We can see Mr. Seasons there in the mirror. So you can close it all off. There's no lock on it, but you can close it off and you can have a bit of privacy. And you've got a mirror to have a good old dance and jiggle. Yes, look at yourself to your heart's content. And nothing better than looking at yourself in full view when you're just out the shower. Taking it all in and enjoying what you're seeing. Or not, as the case may be. But yeah. There we go, and we slide that baby out, and we're back out into the hallway. This is the little sign I was talking about with the geckos. There's one on the Chinese side, and then there, take that in, it tells you. This room has been designed to designate non-smoking, which is a bit of a joke, because everywhere in China seems to smoke, but there you go. That's another story for another day. Thank you for that. Geckos can be found around, especially in tropical. I'll let you read it, but yeah, it tells you there's geckos, and you need to be careful, but they're harmless. And there's ants. Plenty of good things to say about this hotel room. The AC's great. The decor I quite like. It's showing some age. I quite like some features like the bath that's in here. I like that very much, but I don't like the fact that it's got an openness to it that lets all those little critters in, and we don't want that. I don't like the fact they've got stagnant water outside that cabana outside, and all the mozzies are hanging around. And I'll tell you something else I don't like. Shh. Can I say this? I might get into trouble. Lots of Russians. This place has been taken over by Russia. Literally, they're everywhere. Now, hey, it's not a political show. I've got no problem with that. But I haven't seen one British person. Lots of Chinese, but more Russians than Chinese. And they don't speak. Hey, that's their prerogative. But they don't say hello. There's none of that. None of that British hello and giving a wave. Nope, none of that. They don't know. They don't even know I'm British. They just walk. Nobody speaks. It makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. But hey, not political. That's just my honest facts. Not my honest facts. That's my honest feelings on the situation. Pop that in the comments. Am I being over the top? Is that really allowed? I don't even know. But yeah, I'm just an observation. Lots of Russians. Why can't I say that? I can, and I have. And then the other thing is the mozzies. And if I get a chance to walk you round, and that might take a blooming 2 hours in itself, is its massive concrete jungle. It's a big square block with stagnant water in the middle, and it's massive. It takes 5-10 minutes to walk to our room. We're on the outer perimeter. I might tomorrow, Mrs. Season is going to take the camera. She's going to go down for some breakfast. I ain't, because I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to be laying in that thing. She'll might get some footage, and then we might show you quickly around the resort. There's a few pools. We've managed to find one of them, literally over inundated with people around it, Russian people. Just saying. And there's a bar, but they're charging 58 RMB for one tiny little bottle of Qingdao beer, which is a disgrace considering the hotel room cost. And you've been wanting to hear this. So anyway, the bar's quiet because the beer's expensive. You get a welcome drink, one welcome drink, so you can have a bottle of, not a bottle, you can have a glass of wine, or you can have one beer free in the little lobby where there's no one to be seen because everything's so goddamn expensive. But yes, drinks are expensive, so nobody's in the bar. Very lackluster with the atmosphere, but a great hotel room in here in the south of China. That's my summary of it. What am I going to score this out of 5? I'm going to score this 4 out of 5 or 8 out of 10, purely because I quite like the room. I don't like the bloody mozzies. I think I've already mentioned that, and they don't like me, or they do like me, clearly. But yeah. That's my review of this room. That's my review of the hotel. And finally, for the price. What was the price? 920 RMB per night for this room. That is about £100. £100 a night.
For a 5-star hotel.
For a 5-star. This is a 5-star hotel. Pop that in the comments. Is that good value? Have you stayed here? Would you stay here? Would you even come to the south of China? Based on the heat that I'm experiencing, I wouldn't recommend anybody comes here. We should all be leaving. It is bonkers hot. Even Mrs. Seasons, and she's from China, she says we need to get out of here. We don't even want to go outside because as soon as you go out, it's the humidity. It grabs you. It's all encompassing. Anyway, that's another show for another day. Please do follow me. Please do comment. If you don't like this content, don't like it, thumbs it down. If you love it up, thumbs it up. And if you want to comment. That will help the channel. Please do help Mr. Season grow the baby, grow the channel. And I'm going to go for a lie down now, have a glass of vino. And then tomorrow we're going to an apartment. I'm going to take you there. It might be the other way around. I'm not sure. Anyway, please check back. Bye-bye.